Hey everyone, Tech here. Welcome to Tech's Tavern. Grab a brew, pull up a chair, and let's get drunk like dwarves. Well, actually, let's continue our Let's Play on a Game of Dwarves. And I apologize for episode 2. And will be kind of repeating some stuff here because I already played through a little bit of this, but because I was an idiot and sick, I didn't have the sound recording, and anyway, you've all heard this already, so let's just get on with it. First thing I need to do is I need to get some more targeting dummies built. But how far are we from a research point? Actually, we're almost to one, and I think I get a new training dummy with that. So let's let him finish, because if I train the military, I think I can do that. One thing I want to do is I think we want to continue to dig down here, because I did this before and we were able to hit some iron veins down here. So I'm going to do that again. That way we can let's see, I shouldn't have said anything, because people who didn't maybe catch the last episode would say, wow, how did he know that? Look at that, there's iron there, just like I predicted. Actually, that's probably about all I know. Okay, let's do that, and then okay, we're gonna do this one right here, the training objects. And what that should do is, I believe, it will give us a better training dummy, I think. Yep, there we go. Okay, but that one requires 30 of the iron, I think. Is that what that is? Iron, yeah. So we need to get 30 iron. It lasts a lot longer than those ones I'm wasting all that money on. So I don't want to continue that. I mean, we're getting ready to get iron down here, at least a little bit of it. So there's a few more here. Let's expand the digging project. And actually, we're getting some good food squares down here potentially, or maybe wood squares, because we do need to kind of up our whoops, that's too far down. Okay, so we're still kind of alright next to that. Let's go ahead and kind of square this out a little bit. Oh, there's another one right there, isn't there? Right there. We want that. And that. And that. And that. Like Sockbeard's down here. You know, Sockbeard, somebody had mentioned how they loved that name Sockbeard off the first video. And how it's hilarious how it seems like all the digging, it's always him doing the digging. We got 3 diggers, but it always seems like he's the one down headlining the digging. These other guys need to get with the program. Hopefully we can get some more food stuff from over there, I think. Okay, and we got enough to do that. One thing we need to do is we need to get our military dwarves up to speed, because oy. No, stop. I just screwed up. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Oh man, we're right underneath a big chamber. Yeah, we don't want to really hit into, I mean, we got this tunnel out here where we're going to eventually hit into this room. But I mean, I think there's probably a pretty good chance there's going to be a creature of some kind in there. And I know with the sandbox mode, just from playing it before, that the creature's probably going to be something like around a level 12-ish or 13-ish or somewhere around there. And we need to get our military guys specialized and upgraded a little bit. So we need to do that. We actually can get one more dwarf. I'm tempted to make that be a military dwarf. At the same time, I could use another worker if I do. Because if I start another area for food... Well, actually, you know what? There's a square right there. Idiot. We need wood. We need wood. Yeah, go ahead and make your jokes. We need wood more than food, almost, to a certain degree. But then again, we got wood there. They're only getting to 1, 2, 3 of the foods there. 1, 2, 3 of those. Our food's doing pretty good though, so let's just... we'll put another tree one there. Yeah, we'll try that. Oh, look, there we go. We're getting a couple down here. I kind of want to see... that area there. Why aren't they getting that iron right there? Or wait a minute, stop. He is getting it. There. I don't know why they were digging around it like that. Idiots. Gotta get that little area there. I need that iron. So yeah. So that's our general plan that we have going on for the tavern here.
Swords.
I don't know what our trying to see if we can well, and we're not getting enough precious metal because our treasure's not really going up. Like, we need to find some silver veins or some gold or oh, speak of the devil, look at that right there. Oh yeah, that's what we needed. Hopefully that turns into quite a bit, because our treasure is kind of stagnant and we need to buy some stuff, so we need to get that going. We need some more. I wish those were lit up from that. I wish that stone was over there. Well, you know what? Can you move those? I wonder... Hey, I wonder if we can fix that problem we had before. I think we can move. Oh, stop laughing at me, all of you. Stop it. Stop laughing at me. I'm such an idiot. I should have done that before. Okay, so he can get all of those now. I can actually plant that, and he can still walk around and get to that. And then now it lit those two up. So let's put another... Let's put another food here. And then I think we can then put another tree there and tree there. Nice. That's a lot of stuff for him to be picking, but he seems to be doing a pretty good job, and our numbers are staying up pretty well. But yeah, that solved all those problems we were having, so now he can get around to everything. Well, no, that mushroom may still be a problem, isn't it? I wasn't paying attention there. I wonder if I can get them to dig that without... Wanted to see if maybe there's like some
Swords!
Let's do it that way. Let's see what's happening over here. Oh yeah, we got some more silver. Most excellent. My dwarves. Continue. Dig all the way to Moria. What do we have over here? Oh, there's some stone there. Oh, look at all these we got down here too. We could probably get something going with that. See if they hit anything else. No. Okay, what happened up here? We got 2 more spaces. Excellent. Let's move the plant. Let's move the decorative plant. Oh, and we gotta build another freaking, we gotta build another, oh. Let's see what's behind those squares, and then we should be able to have a pretty good idea where we're going then. Our food numbers are going down though. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been watching the trend on it though to see if it's been too fast. But we're definitely running into some problems here. We're hitting money shortages because we're not hitting enough precious metals. So I need to start digging some tunnels off in some other opposite directions. Let's do a tunnel out through here. Like that. Whoops. There we go. It's a little connection tunnel, and then we'll just kind of watch the walls along the tunnel and see if any of them hit anything. And then may just do another little tunnel kinda. Ooh, I can't go this way. It's interesting. We're gonna have to start going down, I guess. Well, right there we're going to be going down. Okay. That solves that riddle. Solves that riddle because we just hit a silver vein, people. Good work. Let me guess, is that Sockbeard? Yeah, it's always Sockbeard. What the hell are the other 2 guys doing? Sockbeard is always the one that's doing all the freaking mining. The other 2 guys are on freaking soda breaks constantly, or I guess beer breaks in this case. Where are they at? There's Svern. Where's the other guy at? I don't even know where the other guy's at. Is that him there? He's sleeping. Yeah, he's freaking sleeping. Every time I look at Sockbeard working, you know? Well, we definitely gotta mine that out, so we're gonna have to, whoops. We're gonna be digging down there, and then when somebody gets over there, we'll make sure to put a ladder or put some stairs, and then figure out which direction we're going to go from there, depending on what the side stones look like. Okay, and then we have okay, this looks good. So we can put 2 more things right here, and oh, I need to get another training dummy up for the military guys so they can take care of business. 30, okay, that's good. Okay, there we go. I didn't make the same mistake that time. Alright, we are looking at pretty good actually. Except for the screw up on the mushrooms. They have no mushrooms to eat right now. Let's just move the carrots over there. There, and that solves that problem. We'll just leave that square blank. Problem solved. And then we'll just save this one until we see something going on. Now our red is creeping and our happiness is going down. So we need to do a little bit right here before we do much of anything else. We need to do a little bit of decorating. And by the way, for those interested, so far they've released like 3 free DLCs and 2 DLCs that are like 99 cents. Just today, when I logged on, I noticed there was yet another new free DLC that added some free tables, I think it was. Which, let's see if we can find one of those just so I can show you. Right here. Let's see. The dining table is the normal one, then now there's a harvest table and a tourmaline? I don't know. I didn't pronounce that right, I'm sure. That's a new table. I think there was another one somewhere, but I don't see it now. Maybe it unlocks, it might be a higher level one that unlocks or something to that effect. But that one, yeah, we can't do that one because we don't have any of that stone, that pink stone yet. We haven't even seen any of that. We might be able to, we can trade for it later maybe, but yeah, we haven't even seen it. This harvest table is a little bit cheaper, so that's kind of cool. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of decorating here. I want to decorate our little, what I'm calling our tavern here a little bit. Kind of do some tavern-y walls. Moss wall. Yeah, let's do this moss wall. That looks kind of cool. Make our little tavern area look nice here, where everybody eats. Keep the happiness up. Sockbeard needs a good place to unwind. And we'll put some wood flooring down. It eats up our wood a little bit, but it's worth it. We got to get the happiness meter going up. Hey, look at that nice little place. That looks pretty nice. Let's do some like walkways to the different areas to dress it up a little bit here. That looks kind of cool. And then maybe I'll fill in the rest of it, like have like kind of a stone walkway going through the whole place, like that, and then fill the other areas up with something kind of interesting, like do a I can even do the moss floor areas around or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. What's this here? Some of these painting. Let's put one of these paintings in here in the bed area. That looks good. They need to have some paintings of like beer mugs or, you know, dwarves with battle axes or something to that effect. Let's look at our training thing. I want to get the military specialization because we need to get some of our dwarves, our fighting dwarves, like Adolf here. turn him into a fighter, which will make him a stronger fighting unit. You'll see him do his little change here. Now he's got a big old, like, I don't know, halberd two-hand axe. So that's good. Where's our other fighter guy at? I want to turn him into a spear thrower, but we need 200 wood for that, so we'll have to wait until we harvest up a little bit more wood. Which I could probably put another 45 for meh. How many wood do we have already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's overkill as it is. The only thing I'm tossing up, and hey, I'll throw it up to you guys. I don't know, should I get another guy for gathering the food? I mean, this guy Dirk seems like a pretty solid guy on the whole food thing. I mean, nobody gives him much hassle about it. Look, he brings the food in, he eats it and spits it on the table, and then goes back and gets more. But I mean, he seems to be handling it pretty good. Or should I get a third fighter? Because I have 1 spot left, and it's going to be a while until I can get more than 10, because as I've said before, to get 10 you have to have 1,000 treasure here to build another spawning pool to get 10 more. And to even get to a deal where you can have it, see, right now I'm maxed at 750, so then you have to build chests to increase how much you can hold, which chests, you can start getting the cheapest ones for 100. I'm not sure exactly how much they actually hold. That says times 8, times 10, times 20. I'm not really sure what that means exactly. Like, yeah, I'm not really clear on that. But I'll figure that out. I've done them, I've obviously built them before in other games, but I just never really paid attention to it. So this is 8 and this is 10. I don't know if it's worth the 50 iron to build the better one. I don't know how much closer it gets you to 750, because it seems like I remember these ones here, it seems like I remember they either give you 50 or 100 more space, maybe? But I can't really remember. But anyway, you got to get to where you can hold a 1,000 treasure before you can even buy that thing. So that's, you know, something to keep in mind. Alright, so we need to continue. Oh, crap. Pause. Oh, okay. Whew. I thought maybe somebody was going to be dying over here. Okay, so there's silver on both those sides. So there. Let's do that. Let's just build that out right there, just like that. Whoops. And then I will put some stairs for you in a minute. This is Vern. Look, Sockbeard's there checking it out, making sure he's working. Let's do that and that too. And then when Sockbeard digs that out, I'll put some stairs. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's do some, where are they at? Let's do the cheapo. We'll do the cheapo, ones like that so they can get out. Definitely getting some, wow, there's a couple more there. Definitely getting a little bit of treasure out of there, so that's good. We're building up our coffers a bit. I guess I could put another, for only 10. I guess I could put another, whoops, one on that side, so it's not a dead-end hallway, so to speak, right? That way they can come through, down, up. Got to keep things looking good around here. Alright, well I think we will go ahead and stop it right there. We're moving along good. We got our treasure moving up. We're continuing to try to train our fighters, which he's 5 and the other one's 8. So we need to get them a little bit higher level on their abilities. And hopefully by the next episode we'll be ready to pop our head into one of these cavern areas. But we need to continue to level our fighters up and continue to... We're back on the green on the happiness with our little decorative touches there. And we need to build some of our wealth up, because our wealth has definitely come to a standstill. So we may have to continue... We'll keep digging this out a little bit and see how it goes. So we will go ahead and stop it there. And I will see you all on the next one with a full glass of beer. Full mug of beer. Glass of beer. Mug of beer. Anyway, catch you next time.